Kool Rock Radio.
Hi, we are the Lost Patrol. I'm Mollie Israel.
Michael Williams.
Stephen Masucci.
The Lost Patrol began in the late 1990s as an instrumental project with Stephen Masucci and a host of other friends. And the idea was to experiment with songwriting and forms of arrangement, and over time it's evolved into what we're doing today. In terms of our influences, we greatly enjoy the work of Angelo Badalamenti, Ennio Morricone. In terms of producers, we really like Phil Spector, George Martin, William Orbit, Burt Bacharach. And insofar as bands, I mean, the list goes on. The Ventures, Garbage, Susie and the Banshees, the Cocteau Twins, the Beach Boys, the Beatles. The list goes on and on.
Yeah, it's a pretty big list, but you know, we're influenced by a lot of music, but we always try to pull out ideas and concepts and try to apply them into our own unique style of songwriting and arranging.
Yeah. We like to describe our music as very cinematic. It's actually easier to use adjectives to describe our sound than it is to, you know, try and pigeonhole it into one genre. I usually like to use words like ethereal, atmospheric. Some songs are more driving and aggressive.
Yeah, I think we've recently been touted as folk noir, which I think has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, I like that, folk noir. We're extremely happy with the way Rocket Surgery turned out. We really feel as though we've upped our game across the board. We pretty much accomplished everything that we set out to on this album, and we like to think there's a little something for everyone on it. We've gotten a lot of very positive recognition, some very nice reviews. We'd like to thank Kool Rock Radio for featuring it as Album of the Week in October. And we've also got some potential music placement and licensing on the horizon, so we're very excited.
The title Rocket Surgery, it's basically a play on words, combining the expressions from rocket science and brain surgery. And I think we just combined elements from those expressions, and it just kind of matches our offbeat sense of style and humor.
Yeah, and wordplay.
Yeah.
In terms of a favorite song on the album, I don't think I have a favorite song. It kind of almost like depends on what mood you're in. I like them all.
I think it's difficult to say because we worked really hard across the board on all the songs, and I think we generally love each song, but for very different reasons.
Yeah. It's like asking a parent to choose which kid is their favorite. You kind of can't choose because they're all yours, and you love them all for different reasons.
Yeah,
like
we're just very proud of the entire collection of songs.
Yeah. This album was a little different for us because previously we had been doing all of our recording on analog, and this was our first experience with digital recording. And despite the learning curve, I think we were still able to maintain our trademark sound, while at the same time growing and expanding in our songwriting and arranging skills. Also, since this is our third album together, I feel like we've grown stronger as a unit.
Yeah, it's become much more cohesive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Play with Fire was one of those songs that we added as a texture change to the album to, you know, create more variety.
Yeah, give it a little space.
Yeah, but I also really like the concept of doing like a beach party song for goth kids that only come out at night. So that was sort of the inspiration for the lyrics. We'd also like to thank Kool Rock Radio for featuring it as single of the week. Yeah, when Rocket Surgery came out, that was a big treat for us. So.
It was a great honor.
Yeah, thank you. Who have we been listening to these days? I like a lot of our contemporaries. Dots on Moon is a great band.
The Blue Flowers.
The Blue Flowers is an amazing band. Third of Never, they're very good. We also inevitably drift back towards our influences. I listen to a lot of the Beatles. I listen to a lot of Phil Spector. Garbage.
Susie and the Banshees.
Yeah.
The Cramps, Henry Mancini.
Yeah. Michael Nesmith.
Anything by Johnny Mercer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patsy Cline, Dusty Springfield.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. It's too big a question. I don't think I have a favorite song of all time because it really depends on what mood I'm in.
Yeah, I agree. I think, for so much music and all the songs that we like, there's always something that you can kind of like attach to it. And I think it really does. It depends on your mood and where you are.
Yeah, what you're going through. We'd like to thank Kool Rock Radio for granting us this awesome interview, and we're very grateful for the continuing support. It means a lot to us.
Thank you.
So, peace out, Kool Rock Radio! Woo! This is the Lost Patrol, here on Kool Rock Radio, the best place for new music.